Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Audrey. I'm 21 years old. I have autism, and I'm also the dog mom to Rosie, who is my service dog in training. Let's get on with today's video. Today's video is going to basically be an enrichment startup kit. What I recommend if you're wanting to get started with canine enrichment with your dog, what do you get? So I'm going to cover the basic categories and just show you guys just what to get if you're wanting to get a basic start. You don't have to grab all of these categories, just so you know what is out there with the absolute basics. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to cover is licky mats. So this is a licky mat. What you do is you can spread their food. You can use raw food for this. You can use wet food. Some people, if they're going to use kibble, they will hydrate it, blend it, maybe they'll add like cream cheese or something if they want to use it as a treat or whatever, or maybe they'll mix it in with wet food so it makes it liquidy, more creamy, and you can do that. The cool thing about this though is if, for example, you're not using it for a mealtime or a snack, another way you can use this is during like vet visits or when you're giving your dog a bath. I wouldn't recommend this one because it doesn't have a sticky back, but there is an option like if you're needing to give your dog a bath, nail trims, whatever like thing that maybe makes them a little bit more anxious, you can use that during that time, which is a really great option. So the next thing is going to be a treat dispenser. So this is my favorite treat dispenser. There's a lot other options, which I will put a few links in down below that you, or I'll just put this one, it just depends if I remember. The reason why I love this one over other ones is this one has more a bit of a bounce and just goes all over the place. So most treat dispensers kind of just go back and forth and they don't really do a lot of movement, and Rosie gets quite bored. Like she gets a few treats out and then she's like, eh, that's boring, I don't really want to do this. But this keeps her occupied more, it goes back and forth, it bounces up and down, so it's just more of an enriching experience. It keeps her brain moving and it keeps her more interested in longer. So I like this one better. This is the Snoop. This is the little Snoop because it's for smaller dogs. If you're wanting to use this as a snack, if you have a medium-sized dog or a mealtime, I would recommend the regular Snoop. I've never had the regular Snoop. This is just this one, and they make Nook, so you can put those in the middle. And so if you're wanting to make it harder, your dog's done this, you can buy that, and then it makes it harder for it to come out. But that is also an option. Next, so this for puzzles, I love Outward Hound. This is just a random Outward Hound puzzle. This is one of my favorites, Rosie's favorites. This is just the bone level 2 one. Rosie has every single level 2, every single level 3, and I bought her the level 4 one. So I recommend all of them. I've tried all of them. I've heard the level good ones are good too. This is just what I have. They're great. You can use these a lot of different ways. You can put them in each little compartment they offer treats in, or you can do a little bit more nose work so they also have to move them around and find exactly how to get into the treat, and also do a little bit of nose work with that, which is also an option. So next, here Rosie, my mama's turn. So one of my other favorites is Snuffle Mat. So what they do, Rosie is actually giving you a good example because she thinks I've put food in this. They have to go around, sniff, they can even dig apparently, is that Rosie is showing you. I hope you guys enjoy this visual expectation of this toy. I have not put any food yet. I hope she didn't find leftovers, but she probably did. And this is just kind of easy. They have to sniff, use their nose, and find where the treat is. It's really cool. Sniffing is scientifically also proving to be calming. Like if they're reactive, one of the ways that they'll throw a treat on the ground, use a nature snuffle mat, or a lot of people will also use these in dog park TV sessions or just dog TV in general, where you'll sit out, you'll watch things, instead of just putting the treats on the ground or giving that to them by hand, you put them in this so they also have to search for it, which is another really fun way to cover this. Oh no! So next we're gonna cover is stuffable. So this is not my favorite stuffable. These are not what I recommend, but this is just the most basic option. This is the Kong. This is what everybody has. You can get it at Petco, PetSmart, whatever pet store. It's alright. It's basic. It does the job. You can stuff it, but I wouldn't say it's really anything like exponentially great. I don't like it, one, because it's hard to clean, and with Rosie being small, I like something that I can keep a little bit of food and it still like be enticing enough to go and get it. So this is a little bit easier, but I also wanted to show you a little bit of a harder option because these are just really cute and really just fun to have. This is a Soda Pop soda can, and it's similar. It's deep, but it's like round, and so it's a little bit harder, and so they really have to move their mouth and their tongue long to get into there. These aren't my favorites for first choice for Rosie, but they are great for bigger dogs that you do not have to worry about calories for a snack and a fun treat. But I'm gonna go get my favorite. I'll be right. Yeah, I'm gonna give this to Rosie because she thinks she's getting some kind of enrichment this whole time as soon as I'm done. But this is the West Paw top. This is my absolute favorite and what I recommend about this. These come in small and large, and I think they actually made an extra large that hasn't made out in stores yet. The cool thing about this is it's deep, so it's good for all different breeds with different size snouts. That makes it easy for them to get. These are great for mealtime for larger dogs or snack time depending on what size you get. And also the cool thing about this is deep, so you can put a little bit of food in here and it still be enriching enough for them to want to go and get it and it not be worth it, because it is a little bit of a challenge to have a frozen stuffable treat. I always recommend starting about non-frozen so it's easy and they learn it's fun. And so the great thing for this for Rosie is I can put a little bit of food, and I use something called the Tiki Cat wet sticks. So it's great because they're like 8 calories per like little stick treat, and I use like a fourth of it or a half of it, and so it's barely any calories, so it's great. So that's kind of what I recommend Rosie. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss one of my lovely videos. Bye guys, I will see you guys next week. Have an amazing day.